I woke up. Once upon a time, I stood in the bright daylight, and still I was invisible. Actually, I had no shoes on, and still I was blaming myself to be translucent, because I had put on the wrong shoes today. So I went to a shop and bought some strawberries, took them out of the box and put them on the ground, and walked in them. Still, I had no shoes on. In all my confusion, I did notice that at that point of the story, I was in the state of a drawing. So, how could I need to walk? Actually, how could I have danced? I remember now that yesterday, before midnight, I was perfectly all right, dancing with my beloved. But now, I was a drawing? Why? How? Did I ask myself. The day didn't bring me any answer. And nobody noticed my delicate presence. So I cut the red strings that linked my body to the room and my next metamorphosis. So here I am, next day, knowing that again, barefoot, I was myself last night, fucking the stars out of heaven. I caught a glimpse of myself in the water of a bathtub, covered with sticky gel and feathers. I tried to fly, but it wasn't about leaving the ground. As soon as I tried, I blacked out. Smashed, flat on my face, I was breathing the floor. I was bloody covered by mud. And only if I knew why I was denying myself to be decently dressed. Instead, every day I was covered by a second skin. So, I would trick my shoes. I put glue on one of my feet and leg that day. So, once upon a day, the next day, I woke up in the same place where every fucking day I woke up in, and which did not suit me. I looked down, moved my feet, and I saw on one of my legs a high-heeled red boot. The rest of my skin was covered with hair today. So, I unzipped slowly the red boot and hold my breath. I see white skin, my skin. I start quickly to unpeel myself of the hair on my body. In the process I'm getting scared of my nudity, but I continue to unpeel myself. Halfway, I end up completely embarrassed in a full bar of mostly women. At the bar, one man. As two lonely souls, we talk about ourselves, not really listening to each other. Before I know, I'm surprising myself explaining my state of life. Once upon a past time. Curious, I mean, very curious. I zipped my late mother's red boots on, when physically matured, and God, they fit me well. I walked down the stairs, and my father said, "Be my daughter, be my wife." I asked for the impossible. I become a drawing. I turned into a furball. I tasted mud on my skin. He covered me in his pubic hair. He didn't back off to have me. When I would cry, Mathilde will show his last gift to me. This was the point of the story, of no return. I ran away in all those disguises. Time became perpetual, vicious and circular, with no beginning and no end. So here I was suddenly in a climax. A tear of plexiglass spilled down my cheek. The bartender kissed my forehead, took another red boot out of the hand of the man, put it on my other leg and slowly zipped it up. The man picked up my plexiglass tear, handed it over to the bartender, and bought me a glass of full-bodied, refined wine. Took a sip and kissed it into me. Once upon a time, we wake up in a bath full of red wine, happily ever after.